Hello everybody, Rombo here. Another day, another dollar. Starting off real quick. AMLH. We had a pretty decent day today. 19.05%. We ran into a little resistance, getting close to 0055. Finished at what 005. Broke above and held. That's important. The one deviation here, so maybe we could get back up to 0054 area if we break that 0061. Trying to break this pattern here. It's still in that wolf wedge pattern, so it could start coming down here. So just be careful if you're in it. Keep an eye out on it. Next we have AXXA. We had a pretty steep incline here, and now we're starting to get a little bit less steep. Now what we're wanting to see, well, not wanting to see, but what I'm expecting to see is maybe a flat top here, and then a retracement. We did get really close to the 3 deviation here, very, very high. If you're not in it, let it come back. One red candle does not make a pullback. A whole move coming down makes a pullback here. So just be careful. It did come back down from the 2.5 down to the 2 deviation. I suspect it maybe even trying to get back to the 0.063 area. With AXXA, a CYBL. Exactly what, if you watched my video yesterday, I thought would happen. We broke this downward trend line, and now today we pulled back to support. That's what I wanted to see. Now what I don't want to see is it break 0289 and or 8 and break to the downside, because overall we are in, here's Andrew's pitchfork, we are in a downtrend. We're not officially in an uptrend until we have a higher high, which here's the higher high, not a higher high here. This just in this leg we're in an uptrend, but overall we're still in a downtrend. We haven't even had a higher high as far as the previous low is concerned here at 0343. So don't get excited about this yet, but we are seeing higher highs in this leg, higher lows. But now to break the pitchfork, this is what I wanted to see happen, is test this support. And now tomorrow, if we come up and break it, get above here, now we're starting to see a stage 1 starting of finishing up a downtrend and then a transition into an uptrend. So that would be something to look out for with CYBL. DPLS, getting very close to this secondary downtrend line here. We want to see it break that, get above the -1 deviation, and work our way over toward this torturous downtrend line that we have way, way far away. But hey, at least things are right now looking like it can do that. Again, smart money outside of the 2 yellow lines, get now close to the blue lines. That's where the real smart money is. Not that bad, not stupid getting in outside of the -1 deviation area, especially if we do start coming in, that maybe that might have been the low. So good buy money here if it breaks this downtrend line. Still aggressive, but not that bad of an area. Conservatively, you'd want to wait for it to break this downward trend line before you get in. So FERN, again, looks like it is consolidating toward the breaking the secondary downward resistance, inching closer toward the major, the primary resistance line here. So we'll see what happens with FERN, but closer we get and going sideways, the better. ILIST, same thing. Here's the secondary. Looks like we broke that, consolidating, staying above the 2884 area. Not out of the woods yet until we break this downward trend line and then bounce off of support on the way up for ILIST. CYBL, again, exactly what I said. I already did CYBL. I don't know why I'm going back to it. DPLS, I was on the wrong thing here. Watchlist. ILIST already did. So now LCLP, LCLP, straddling an uptrend line. So things are looking good for LCLP. It broke the -1 deviation. Looks like that was a smart buy right there. Most likely, it's going up at least till 0.0237. So things are looking good for LCLP, at least right now for a swing. So that's good. MJWL, again, we came out of the potential reverse zone. Now we're back in it. That's typical. Waiting now to break this area again of 0675. Definitely in a downtrend here still. But it's actually looking pretty good as far as the pattern is concerned. So I still think this is a good area to get into with MJWL because there's target zones way up here and it is following the pattern. So that's looking good. But again, I'm just an old man upstairs in the dark room looking at 3 monitors, not a financial advisor. So I'm just saying what it looks like it might do. OWUV, what I preach all the time: steep up, steep down. We'll see if it can hold the 2908 area. I would gather it probably won't. It would come down to at least 0.2053. So I don't know. I'll do a quick Fibonacci on here, real quick. See how much of a drop that is so far. Yeah, we're below 50%, which isn't bad. 61.8 is still a decent drop, but it's not the percentage of the drop. It is how it drops also. Very, very steep. You want to see a nice 45-degree retracement. That gives it time to get strength back up. This just looks like a typical kind of a pump and dump. If it has a lot of good news behind it, and it's in the hype area, then this could drop a little bit more and still make another good run. So maybe put date night in it. But I would probably wait to see if it jumps off of the beginning of a bell and throw some in and see how high it goes. Have a tight stop loss. Yada yada yada. One of those things. SIRC, we're still in this pattern here. Really didn't do anything today. Down 11%. Still a potential. It came out of the reverse zone, came back into it. So now we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow and the next couple days to see if that keeps on going with the pattern. Next, TONR, still getting close to this downward wedge. So there's some promise to that. Maybe it bounced off the -1 deviation, and we're on our way up a TONR, so that'd be nice. WNBD, looking pretty good. We got up 25% today. Looks like we're working our way to the average at 0.0011. We'll probably see some resistance here, maybe even bounce off it, get some a little maybe a test of the support at 0007 again, maybe. But it's looking like it finally kind of bottomed out, and we might be on the way up here. So that's one that I'm not really concerned about day by day with this one. I'm waiting till probably the end of January, and again, spike up right here, come back down the end of January, and then February, boom, type of move. So that's what I'm looking for with WNBD. If you're not in it, it's not too late to get in it. Just had a good jump today. And then BOTY, my other one that I told you to keep an eye out on. That one is up also 25%. I don't expect this to really do anything right away, but this was a really good time to get in on this, because again, here's the pattern. January comes up, comes down, February, boom. You want to be in down here, you don't want to be in up here. So maybe a little, put in a position or a half a position here, and then set it and forget it, and see what happens in the meantime. So sorry if I seemed a little hurried, but I got a lot going on here tonight. So hope you guys liked it. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, Moon Market Discord, we're a good family there. This is where I do this all day long. We talk about charts, we talk about next day runners, and it's just a fun time, guys. So I invite you to do that. And with that said, guys, have a good night, and we will be seeing you tomorrow.